Hi, everyone. This is William from Montreal. If you're visiting my business page for the first time, I want to say thank you for taking that time out of your busy schedule to be here today. Today, we have a special guest. She's going to be coming on. But before that, I would like to say that I am a business owner, like how she is. She's going to be telling you her story. What we do is that we help people who are looking to start up a legitimate online business. We help them to get set up and running in no time at all to have their own online business. It's a business that helps anyone. It doesn't matter your age, your gender, your ethnicity, where you're from. Anybody can do this business. And this business has all the tools and trainings that you need to get you up and running in no time at all. So if you are interested and you are looking to start up something online, maybe it has been in the back of your mind, you've been thinking, how can I supplement my income? How can I, you know, substitute my income, or whatever you're trying to do, or do something online full time? Well, this is a business we are proposing to you today to check it out and see how this business is and how this business can change your life today. So, without further ado, fly with me to. Yes, California, and we are with Gera. How you doing, Gera?
I am doing great. Thank you so much for having me here,
It's
bro.
a pleasure.
I am so happy to be here. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you in my business page today to share your story and your successes. It's a pleasure. Thanks for being
It's,
here.
it is my pleasure too. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone from California. It's around 4 o'clock p.m. here in the Northern California in San Jose.
Nice,
So,
nice, great. Can you just introduce yourself to our listeners so they know who they're listening to?
hello everyone, and hello to everyone who's watching us live from around the world. My name is Jera. I am from the Philippines and I am currently living here in San Jose, California. I am let's see, a food and service worker, and I am also a digital business owner, and I have been doing this business for a year now. So,
Wow,
hi.
nice, nice. So my first question is, what's the story behind you looking for an online business? What's the story behind it?
So, my story is quite different. I wasn't really looking for anything online before. I was looking back, I was really busy working two jobs. So I came here in the United States of America by myself without my family. So I had to start back from zero. So I had to take whatever job there was. When I first came here, I first landed in a restaurant job, and it was a very inconsistent schedule. So when you're in a restaurant industry, don't
Yeah,
have really you don't have a constant schedule.
that's true.
You
That's true.
work when your boss tells you to work. And at that time, I did not have quite stable earnings because your earnings varies on how well the restaurant is doing and how busy the restaurant is doing. So
Yeah,
I was thinking, okay, this job is not going to supplement me and my family's needs forever. So I have to find a job that will, um, you know, further me in the future. So I had to start looking for a corporate job, which I did, and I found in a really good. I found a really good, corporate job in a really because so I'm in a Silicon Valley, so tech companies here pays you well and also offers you really good benefits. So I found one. So I worked two jobs. So at that time, I was so busy, like just doing both. I wasn't thinking about anything else. All in my mind was just, I'm going to save And once I save, I'm gonna put up a business with my mom and my dad back in the Philippines. Maybe like you know, like uh, an apartment or a rental or a rental space, something like that. Something easy. But I wasn't at that time. I was only thinking about saving. But how I found this business was actually from my friend who happened to have found it in an ad from her coach. So she just like casually told me, "Oh, I found this business online and it's doable. You might want to try it out, and I'm gonna send it to you in your email. Come check it out." And at that time, I was like, "Okay, all right, I'm gonna check it out." But I was like, "No, I'm not checking it out." I was too busy. I was like, "Nah, I don't have time for that. I gotta work." I work 6 a.m. and then come home 3:30, and I have to get ready from 5 and come in my other job at 6 until midnight. I have to do it all over again the next day. So
Wow.
that what was boring. That was really exhausting. And then hallelujah, COVID hurt. COVID hit. So I had time. So I was sitting there one night and I was like, what am I gonna do with all my time like right now? And so I remembered, you know what? I have to discuss with my mom with what I'm gonna do in the future because I have to think about the future. It's
Yeah.
I'm I'm getting tired of this setup. It's not it I can't do it for the rest of my life. So I remembered my friend sent me that email, so I come check it out. And so I checked it out, and I checked it out. I saw this 90-minute webinar, and it was amazing. Um, the very first time I watched it, I watched it all the way to the end, and I was just like, "Oh, this is very interesting." Um, Basically, it's what I wasn't looking for it, but it was what my ideal like life that what I want to be my life want to be my life.
Yeah.
So you get to work whenever you want, and you get to earn, like how much, how you can earn, how much you can earn. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. So I tried it, and then I set it up in like less than 2 weeks. I was too excited to like
Nice.
delay it, so I was actually able to set it up within 2 weeks. My friend was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, you didn't tell me it was this great." And I was like, "Well, I told you you can come and you can check it out." And I don't know, like I didn't want to like, force you to don't do these things. So I was like, "Yeah, it's very, very. Thank you so much for like showing it to me."
Yeah.
So that's my story behind it.
That's something that is really amazing about this
Mm-hmm.
business. This business, you don't need to bother friends and family. I
Mm-hmm.
really understood your friend. She wants you to do it, but she doesn't want to force you into it,
Yeah.
because in this business we don't force anybody. It
Mm-hmm.
is up to you. You have to be passionate about it. you know you have to go for it if you really
Yes.
want to have a real change. I mean, when I say real change in your financial situation.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't force anybody. That's the good thing about this business. And really, I really resonated with your story. When I newly came to Canada, is the same thing. I had to do tech support for
Mm.
a company here in Canada, and actually for Bell Canada. I had to do tech support for them. I couldn't last a single month because the shift was terrible.
Yeah.
If you're into customer service, you know what I'm saying. It is
Yeah.
not easy.
I
It is
totally
not
get you,
easy.
bro. Yeah, I totally get you. It is not easy. You're like
So
basically,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I really resonate with your story. Great. And my second question is, why did you choose this particular business? Like,
Okay.
did you try all the businesses online, or this was just your first business? Why this particular business?
So honestly speaking, I wasn't looking for anything online at all. I did try working online, which was I used to teach English to Japanese people before.
Oh,
And
nice.
it is kind of like You open this site, and then you open your slots for classes, and then students books you, and then they pay you per 30-minute class.
Okay.
And I remember working all day
Wow.
from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. to get that money that I want.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you would be sitting in the computer all day. Every after 30 minutes, you have a different student. So it was just like, it wasn't, it was okay because you were at home. At the same time, you were like, it's a
Yeah.
sedentary work. So that was fine. But I choose this business because this business actually allows me to run it without being too physically demanding.
Yeah.
So, it is being backed by an automated system, amazing automated system that runs for you 24/7. So you get to choose what you do with your time,
Hmm.
when, and where you want to work. So
That's
there's
true.
no need for you to leave home. There's no need for you to be actually sitting in one spot if you don't want to. So that's why it's the best thing about this business. I honestly do this business even when I'm in my part-time job. When I'm on my break, I check on my emails, I respond to inquiries, and then that's it. I can still be there without being too physically like being without being like actually working very hard, you
Yeah.
know. So that's why I chose this business. So
Awesome.
it's
Awesome. Actually, the one thing I really like about this business is the automation. I've
mhm,
never mentioned this. It is so great because in my previous search for starting up an online business, I did all kinds of things like MLM, multi-level marketing, tried web design and all that stuff. But when I came into this business and I saw the way everything is all structured, and
mhm.
in no time at all, like yourself, within 2 3 weeks, I was able to get up and running with my business.
Yes,
In those businesses, over a month, I've not even started generating anything,
I know.
not to even talk about putting my ad out there and all that. Nothing.
Mhm.
But in this business, in within 2 3 weeks, you're up and running,
Running.
and your business is running for you. It's not
Mhm.
like you're working for it, it is working for you. That's one thing I
Exactly.
really appreciate about this business.
I like
I'm
how
really
the way
happy.
you say it, bro. It's working for you.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly, that's true. It
yeah.
basically is this system is just so amazing that you'll just wake up and you're like, "Oh." Uh-huh. So that's why it's what's best about it. It's just basically because the trainings that we have are so user friendly that it's
Yeah,
being structured like so well that you can just set it up in no time because of how it's being like structured step by
yeah,
step. It was so easy. So anyone can do this business.
definitely. Definitely. And that reminds me, today we're going to be having the free online workshop. So for those
Mm-hmm.
that are watching and you are kind of like not deciding whether you want to do it or not, you're listening to us. Well, it's just 90 minutes. Just check it out.
Mm-hmm.
You have our link on the post. Just sign up and see what this business is all about. In the workshop, you're going to see other people who you know were in your position some time ago. They just looked out and they checked it out and they signed up, and today they are in the panel testifying of how good this business has turned around their situation financially, emotionally, psychologically, in every aspect of your lives. So I mean, don't say that everything online is a scam. No. Yeah, I know there are so many things that are scam online, but there are more legitimate businesses online than scammers. So this business is a business which we do pay taxes. It's a business that is recognized by governments, the government of Canada, at least I know. I don't know about the United States, but for the government of Canada to be recognized, recognize this business is something that's worth your time or worth checking out. So sign up, with your name, your email address, and then watch the free online workshop for just 90 minutes. That's what it takes, just 90 minutes. Once you watch it, I bet you're not going to regret it. It's going to worth your time. That's all I can say for now. So check it out for yourself. And I come to my third question, which is there a qualification to becoming a digital business owner?
Yes, and it is only two qualifications. So this business only needs you and your willingness to learn. And that's it.
Yes.
We teach people from all industries and all walks of life. Anyone can just, as long as you are, you are willing to be, you're willing to like learn. So you can do this business. You have no idea how diverse our business community is. You can
Yes.
like literally see everyone there. There's a truck driver, nurse, single mom, family, like a parent, a bartender like me, or a food and service worker like me, people who work, um, in the sales, or like just everyone. So I can't like you can't imagine how diverse our business community is. Like this just tells me that anyone can do this business. So yeah,
Yes.
it only takes you and your willingness to learn. If you are willing to learn, you will rock this business. So
Definitely.
that's all I can tell you.
Definitely. Great. And the fourth question is, what would you say to someone who is, wanting to join this business or looking to start up an online business?
All right. So all I can say is that the time is now. So the internet is still young, and it's your time to make your own move while it's still young.
Yeah.
So as Will said earlier, this is a risk-free business. We can be skeptical all we want, just like I was, when I first looked at it. But how would you know unless you try?
That's
Like
true.
you take advantage of our 90-minute webinar. It's free. So it's not like like you're gonna pay right away, like you're gonna pay something that it's for free. So it's take advantage of it. It's a 90-minute webinar, and you just have to make that decision. It's one or the other. I
Yeah.
could have decided to watch that Netflix a long time ago, but I chose to watch the 90-minute webinar instead for education, and that actually what made me become here. Like that is now where I am now. So, and I never looked back. It was my best decision ever. There's nothing to lose, so much to gain. So
Yes.
take advantage of that 90-minute complimentary webinar, which is today in like
Yes.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
Thereabouts.
yeah. So you will meet a lot of people from all over the world, and they're going to tell you their stories, their amazing stories, and how amazing the business is, and how it has changed their lives, just like how it changed mine and Will's life. So it didn't just change us financially; it also changes our my well-being is actually like so much better when I found this business. So mentally speaking, I felt like a lot healthier now than before because of, number one, the people that I met in this business community, and number two, it's just because how this business drives you to strive for the better in the future. And
Yeah.
it's because it has changed so many lives that you know that it could change yours too. And I know, and I'm very confident that it will. And I know that Brother Will this feels the same way. So
Yeah.
that's all I can say. Just take advantage of that 90-minute webinar, and that's all. You don't, there's nothing to be afraid of. It's just one or the other. Like, you could like literally scroll aimlessly in your Facebook right now, or you can go just watch the 90-minute webinar.
Yeah.
So,
That's true.
mhm.
Very true. Perfectly said. I just want to acknowledge those that are watching us. We have Tiana from Ontario. We have Emira from Montreal. Thank you so much, guys, for taking the time to watch this special Go Live. And I come to my final question, which is, what country is next on your bucket list to go
This
on
is my
vacation?
favorite question right here. I really want to go to Japan. I know that
Oh, nice.
yeah, I since I told you that I used to work online and teach Japanese
Yeah,
people, I've
yeah.
actually grown, to the Japanese culture. So every time I teach Japanese people, they teach me something about their culture, and it
Oh,
makes me so
nice.
interested about like a lot of things. They're so interesting people. Their culture is so rich. So they tell me about like, oh, in Japan you can like see like a lot of vending machines with vending a lot of random stuff, and I want to know what those random stuffs are. So yeah, I am so excited. Planning to actually go with my parents and with my family, and I want to go with them together if I will go
Awesome.
to Japan. So I am looking forward to that. I want to experience street food, and it is so pretty in Japan during the fall. So I would want to go during fall. So I'm looking forward to that.
Awesome. Awesome. Actually, you're in the perfect business because
Mm-hmm.
in this business, it is done anywhere in the world. You can be in
Mm-hmm.
Japan, you can be in Hawaii, you can be in North America, anywhere you are, the business goes with you. It's not like a big brick and mortar business. Once you close it, it's like your door is shut and the
Mm-hmm.
money, the revenue stops, you know. But this business is global. You can go anywhere, be anywhere, and just enjoy yourself while your business is running at the background. That's something I really love about this business, you know. So I mean, it's a perfect place to be. For those who are still thinking, I mean, just watch that free online workshop, just like how Gera said. It takes just 90 minutes. See what
Mm-hmm.
this business is all about and how this business can help you and your family. So, I mean, just do it. We're not pushy kind of people, salespeople. No, we're just here telling people how this business is benefiting us, and we want people, as many as possible, to be part of something that is greater than themselves. You know, because we are benefiting from it, we want you to benefit from it. That's why we're here, out here, telling you about our story and motivating you, inspiring you to be part of something greater. So that's all my questions for today. I want to thank you for taking the time to be here with me, Jera. I really appreciate it. Thank you for saying yes to my, my request.
My pleasure. I am so happy to be with your live interview. Thank you so very much for having me here. It was my pleasure.
Thank you so much. And hopefully, in about 6 months, a year from now, we might get, uh, you know, stay in touch or keep in touch and see how business is going.
Absolutely. I am excited for that. I'll be looking forward for it.
Nice, nice. Thank you so much, Jira, and take care. Bye for
You
now.
too. Bye for now. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
Yes, guys, that's my wonderful guest from California. You know, she started this business through her friend. The friend never pushed her to do it. That's the good thing about this business. People come to us, we don't go to them. It's not like other businesses where you're chasing friends and family members to, join your business or join your circle, you know. But this business is not like that. It's not like a pyramid kind of like thing. This is totally different. This business is changing lives. That's why I'm here. That's why Jira is here. If it is not doing that, we won't put our faces, online. Like, there are so many things going on online, and it is not healthy. But this business is a game changer. If you decide to join this business today, watch that 90-minute webinar. I bet you're not going to regret it. Actually, you're going to thank yourself for taking that, leap of faith to watch the free online workshop. So I want to thank you guys for being here with me, watching this go live. I appreciate your time, and for those I'll be watching the replay, I also appreciate your time taking the effort to watch the go live. And tomorrow we're going to be having another guest. Well, actually, it's not going to be a guest. It's going to be myself. I am going to be my guest tomorrow, and I'm going to be telling you guys what this business can offer you. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Thanks everyone for taking the time to be here today, and catch you tomorrow. William signing off. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.